Hello,
Oh, look, a
everyone.
dead body.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it definitely is a dead body. Especially that logo. God, that was an old one. But hello, everyone. Welcome back to Rabbit Sensei Gaming. Today we are playing Castlevania on the NES, and we're playing the Japanese version. I'll be honest, I didn't expect to capture this one. This one was just me playing in my free time, and I thought, oh, well, might as well save this. Yeah. And as you can tell, I'm not alone this time. Again, I am joined by a co-host. Want to introduce yourself, buddy?
I'm SosukeTheBro, and, Flickering Sprites, my favorite.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't fix that with the Anniversary Collection. You think they would have had an option for anti-flicker?
Yeah, most 8-bit games don't work well with it because I've seen some instances of enemies just straight up teleporting because of no flicker on.
True.
If I remember correctly, that enemy never shows up again.
Yeah, the Black Panther, this is the only stage that it appears on.
And now it's extinct.
Yep.
Or not.
Oh, and now they're extinct.
Now it's
Now they're gone. Yeah, it's sort of funny because, as you and I both know, the Black Panther actually becomes one of the best skills in Aria of Sorrow.
Oh, yeah. I remember having that very well.
Also,
yes. Stopwatch.
And one thing you've probably noticed about the Japanese version here already, Sosuke, is that enemies drop hearts and items a lot more frequently.
Yeah. You got a lot back to back there, so I was a little confused.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of spoiled by Bloodstain having different colored candles.
Fair.
Oh god. Collapsing through stairs.
Yeah.
The PTSD. Alright, time to go to Dracula's Casa, and I'm dead.
Yep. The world's worst enemy. Gravity. Also,
And Mermaid Men.
did you know something about the mermen?
Yeah, they're not the traditional color, they're red.
Well, yeah, they're a lot more red in this one, but the main thing is the area they pop up is actually where the candles were before. They don't pop up anywhere else. That's how you know where they're going to spawn.
They're actually tracking the candle to see if the player would stand right under the candle after whipping it.
Yep.
That's a smart change.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, it's like that in the standard NES version, too, because I guess technically this would be the Famicom edition, but NES, Famicom, Tomato, the Attic, the Arctic.
Yeah. Perfect timing, Rosary. Just appear when no enemies are on screen.
Yeah. And then, of course, that bad afterwards, there's this thing of, I can't even be mad. He snuck up on me with the quickness.
Must have learned from Girahim.
Yeah. Also, I've gotten a lot of sayings from hanging out with you.
But it's the quickness. It comes for everybody.
This is true.
That Laurel, I feel like that Laurel ran out super fast.
It did. Also, you want to see how easy the bad is when you have the stopwatch?
And good night.
Yep, it's over. That bad is onion rings. Oh, man. But yeah, that was stage 1 done already, and we're what? 3.5 minutes in? Well, not even that technically if you don't include the start menu and cinematic. Actually, come think it. Did Castlevania predate Ninja Gaiden?
I don't remember off the top of my head. I think so.
Because if it did, then technically Ninja Gaiden isn't the first game with cinematics. Simon's Walk Up to the Castle Gate would have been the first cinematic.
True. I think cinematics and cutscenes are two different things, because the walk up to the castle is one thing, and then the active cutscenes from the stages from like the end of the game to the start.
Well, true.
I didn't know that crown was actually... I didn't know you could actually get that crown.
Yeah, I know where a lot of the secrets are in this, and I'll be getting 1, maybe 2 more, or at least showing it off. But I don't go for all of them, because after a while it's thinking of, you just want to play the game. You know? Oh,
something about the Famicom version of tracks from NES games. I guess it's the extra sound channels. It just sounds better. Oh god, sine wave.
Yeah, sorry. I was having a little moment of PTSD there seeing the Medusa heads. I hate those things with a passion.
Same. I think I hate them the most in Symphony of the Night just because of the stone status. It's worse in the reverse, well, the reverse castle because every single one of them does stone and not just like every 2 or 3.
This is true. No, I hit them the most in Castlevania 3.
Oh,
because
God,
in Castlevania
yes,
3, they never
bro.
stop.
In Castlevania 3 is hard as balls.
Yeah. Though surprisingly, the Japanese version of Castlevania 3 is easier, believe it or not.
I've heard about that, and I'm just like, what was the point? Like, longevity versus, oh, we can probably just add different endings for the other characters, and that'll be enough. No, we gotta make the game soul-crushingly hard, because Americans will think, wow, this is ridiculously easy, and then we got a lost level situation.
Well, I think what it comes down to is that Castlevania 3 had a lot going for it, and I don't think the coding could all fit on the standard NES cartridge. Because, let's face it, the actual Famicom floppy disk, which, shout out to anyone who remembers what a floppy disk looks like, but...
For all of 3 years of my life, I do.
But, yeah, let's face it, those floppy disks that they had for the Famicom disk system, they could hold a lot more memory. Also, yeah, there's wall chicken right there for if you get hit by a Medusa head on the way.
Wouldn't help if I died.
Yeah.
See, as a kid, when I first played this off of, like, the NES I found in the hallway closet, by the way, the hallway closet in my old apartment when I was a kid, is where we kept tools.
Ah.
So just opening up the hallway closet, finding an NES with, like, Super Mario Bros., Duck Hunt, and Castlevania. I was like, I don't know what this is, but I like it. And then I get to this area, and I see the spikes coming down, and I'm just like, you literally can't get by.
Yeah.
This is unfair. I always thought, like, the spikes would touch you even if you were crouching, because Simon's kind of tall.
Yeah. That is one thing that you just have to learn by trial and error, and, well, that's sort of how things were really done back in the old days, you know?
Yeah. Oh, this didn't work? Well, shit.
Yeah. And I'll be honest, I sort of miss that, because now that we have walkthroughs and guides and the internet for everything, it takes a little bit of the fun away, because half the fun of older games was discovery.
Yeah. Like, that's why I do plan on eventually making my own game one day. More so a fighting game, because I've been getting heavier into those and JRPGs more later on in my life, especially now.
Yeah.
So if I were to do that, somebody's just like, dude, did you know? How do you unlock this character? Oh, you'll find out. How? Don't worry about it.
Just play the game.
I blinked and she disappeared.
Yeah. Everyone says, oh, get the holy water. No, pocket watch.
If I look at the time, it's 30. Don't you mean 4? I know it is.
Yeah. Oh, man. But yeah, we're already on... Well, I guess technically stage 7, but I'm going to call it stage 3 because it's stage 3.
Yeah, it pretty much is.
Yeah. Now we're swapping out the pocket watch because not so useful here. Now we need actually the holy water, because usually holy water is the best to use against the boss of this area, which, for those of you who don't know, spoilers right here, so cover your ears for half a second, the mummy. Now, for the 5 of you who didn't know, it's all good. You're clear now. You're clear. But
yes, of course. I mean, I said his actual name right there from Symphony of the Night, and even if you didn't know, then the name Akamodon is probably going to go over your head. Oh god,
yeah.
Bird!
Yeah, the birds. I hate the birds. They are my least... Okay, they're my second least favorite enemy in this game. My first
time I encountered the birds was in Ninja Gaiden 1, after unlocking it in the PS3 Ninja Gaiden Sigma. I was just like, alright, let me try the classic one. This should be... This is hell.
I'm so sorry. But yeah, as you saw...
Horrible.
Yeah, but also, as you saw, whenever I went down there and crashed on that platform, well, when I got knocked down there, and I decided to crash on the platform, it caused that money bag to appear.
They hide things from... Why? Why hide things like money? I like money.
I like money too, but, you know, Dracula's gotta defend his coffers somehow.
Fair enough. I mean, the 70s share in Symphony of the Night is anything to go off of.
Yeah.
Eats it. How much listening to go for now?
I don't, but I'm afraid to look it up.
Yeah, you might cry in silence or think, maybe I should buy this.
Yeah? Or I might see
on.
it. And, yeah, I know. After that, it's just thinking, nope, I'm not going to bother. Leave that candle there.
I sometimes get the mechanics mixed up in which game that you can crouch on stairs in.
Ah.
There it is. Because I remember trying to jump on stairs in this one. I was like, wait, can't you do that? I mean, Simon can't clear that jump.
Yeah, I think the game that you can crouch on stairs is... I want to say it's just...
Castlevania 4?
No, because you're not crouching on the stairs on that one either. I want to say that it's one of the Metroidvanias. I think it was Circle of the Moon.
I think you can jump onto stairs in Super Castlevania 4.
I think so, yeah. No, you can jump off of stairs in Super Castlevania 4. You can't jump on them. But yeah, as you can tell, I've got the pocket watch again because I was debating on if I wanted to save the holy water to make the boss easier, or if I wanted to actually survive to get to the boss. So yeah, I was thinking
survival's a little more important.
Yeah, because the boss itself is pretty easy even without the holy water, as we will be seeing here real soon.
Oh, that poor skeleton. Alright, I'm gonna be a world star jumper. Oh god! Hey, Simon, what was that?
Yeah, I mean, Skeletor did not have a good day. But yes.
I'll get you next time, He-Man. Wait a minute, you're not He-Man. I might be.
But here's how you deal with the mummies. Oh, there's always been two. But the way you deal with them, you just get on this block right here, crouch, and whip. That's literally it. Most people fall for the trapping, so the first time of going down and whipping that for health, no, just stay up there, and you're golden.
And you'll never die.
Also, one thing I want to...
work in Smash Bros.
Yeah, it would be nice. But yeah, one thing I want to point out here is the Japanese version has one thing that's extremely nice, and it's why I prefer it. That right there, the heart's going down real quick instead of it just being ding, 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 ding. It's... you know?
Yeah. That's actually a nice touch.
Yeah. Why they couldn't speed that up for the NES version, I'm not sure.
Your leg should be broken.
Yes, but, we'll say that Simon's pretty much the same as a Monster Hunter. He's made of sterner stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, the hell's my Monster Hunter? Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, that was a fast load back to the stage.
Yeah. Yeah, there's the first death. Which, it's just thinking, I forgot, crouch and whip. I thought, oh, I'll just jump over him. Wait, I don't have my momentum with me.
I'll carry momentum, but where's my Monster Hunter Cross Castlevania? Where's that at for Monster Hunter World?
I don't know. I'd really love it, though. That'd be amazing.
Introduce a new weapon with it? A whip? Because whip really isn't a thing in Monster Hunter.
Yeah, or better yet, or because they couldn't do a whip and they didn't want to add a brand new weapon tree just for the whip. They could always just add in the Alucard sword.
Yeah, and the Alucard spear.
Mm-hmm.
The Claim Soul.
Yes.
What else?
Also, thank you for pronouncing that correctly. A lot of people call it the Claim Solus. It's whenever it's actually Gaelic, and it's
Claim Soul.
Yes, pronounced Claim Solus. Yeah.
Oh god, birds! They carry midgets!
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, this part here, a lot of people have trouble with, and you could see why. If you missed the whip on the downfall of the Flea Man, or in this game, the Hunchback, yeah, it can cause problems. But really, if you just calm down and time yourself, it's not that big of a deal.
Iga, you clever bastard! This exact same path is in
Curse of the Moon, yeah.
Yeah, it's the exact same area, beat for beat.
Yep, with the harpies and the frogs.
Iga, you clever bastard. Which I'm still doing my veteran playthrough of that with all the characters. I miss Zangetsu's new abilities so bad.
Oh yeah. I love playing that game so much. I'm actually tempted to play it again here sometime soon on stream, just because I can. Also, I hate the white dragons in this one.
Fluid and good, and it's a piece of shit. Why won't it die? Oh, thank God.
Yeah, it's just... This game, the white dragons were actually a bit of a challenge, because at least these two that are right here. The other one that I had a little issue with at the first, it's because I goofed. I hesitated instead of just walking straight through.
Yeah, but this one's a little bit easier to deal with because you can easily pop all the fireballs it shoots out.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of that section in Mega Man 1 where at the beginning of Wily's Castle, there's 3 mono eyes, and they each take a third of your health individually.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Frank, how you doing?
Yeah, this boss right here is by far the hardest boss in my opinion. Because you saw how much health he took off from me just from trucking into me like that.
Simon has an explosive allergic reaction to damage like Slagra and Gaiden.
Yep, pretty much.
What's Slagra? Gaiden, not so much.
Yeah. Is it Gaiden or the Giabon?
I think it's Gaiden.
We'll have to ask, what?
I think Giban is actually spelled on G-I-A, and that's a different type of thing altogether.
True. We'll have to ask, Ego one day, just because.
Yes. I mean, he's just like, okay, I can't reveal that secret to you for obvious reasons, so instead just take the Bloodstained DLC early and leave.
Pretty much. But also, as you can tell, you can damage this enemy by whipping the neck, but you deal a third of the damage.
Yeah, you've been here for a while.
Yeah. And I just keep on whipping, and whipping eventually I say, fine, I'll move forward, screw it, and it dies,
like
finally.
anything bad can happen there.
Yeah, not like it could rise up and clip me in the ankle. But yeah.
Yeah, that actually would suck a lot.
Yeah, I actually went there to try to get my full health back, because I thought, okay, if I have full health, this will be easy. Immediately, I take that fireball.
The game's just like, oh, you thought you were allowed to have full health? What the hell?
Yeah, I ended up grabbing a thing right there that gave me invincibility for a little bit. And, oh, I made a mistake. There's another mistake.
Oh, God.
You know, right here, I really should have been throwing the knives at Frankenstein, this monster, but it is what it is, and I may or may not have taken a death there.
Worth it.
Yeah. This one right here, though, that one that I just killed is probably the hardest white dragon in the game. Just because...
Because of the way it's positioned.
Yeah. But this time, I don't remember if I go back for the health or not, or if I actually make it in there with full health, or if I just say screw it.
I do love that enemies suffer from hit stun.
Yeah, that is nice. Not so nice when it happens to us, but at least we get knocked back with the hit stun, so...
Yeah, and you can't just get comboed to death.
Yeah. Here you guys see
I like how long it takes for the music to start up here, so it's like, oh shit, right, boss fight, quick, turn it on.
Yeah. But yeah, here I actually started getting an eye on the pattern that Igor is doing right there. And I don't know how I got an eye on that pattern there the way I did, but I'm not going to complain. Because this boss is by far the worst boss in the game. Look at that damage I took.
Like, that's insane.
Yep. But like that, he's over with.
And you have conquered the Velvet Room. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, get him out of there. That was my... If I died right there again, I would consider that a game ender. Just because... Ooh, getting past that fight without the holy water is hard.
Yeah.
Also,
yeah, Laurel, sweet.
Yep. Also, full disclosure here, there is one point where there's going to be 2 cuts because I have to do some farming. But the cut is where I paused it, I unpaused it, just so I could recognize where I need to speed up the footage a little bit. So.
Okay. Ah, man. Love the music in the Castlevania games.
Oh, yeah. Just the Castlevania games have always had great music, even the bad ones.
Yeah. Like, consistently, the 2D games have been some of my favorite games to go back to.
Agreed.
I say 2D games because Curse of Darkness was kicking the balls at times, and Trevor's a piece of shit for a boss.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was about 12 when I fought him. I was like, alright, Trevor... I'm like, Trevor Belmont, where have I heard that name before? And at the time, that's when I first saw a Japanese trailer for, Castlevania Judgment.
Ooh.
So I didn't realize it was the same person. And I was just like, I've heard the name Trevor before, and then he beats me, and I'm just like, oh, it's you.
Yeah, and also, as you've probably noticed, I've been using my sub-weapon a lot on the candles there. Do you know why that is?
No, I don't, actually.
Okay, you know those Roman emblems for 2 and 3 that you can get?
Oh, the triple shot! That's right!
Yep, if you destroy candles and such with your item, it actually makes those pop up a lot sooner.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you can also do the same with enemies, but you have to do the finishing shot on them with the item you're using, so it's actually a lot easier just to go with the candles.
Yeah.
Not to mention, you'll usually get your heart back, since all items except for the stopwatch only use, I think, 1 heart.
That's actually not bad. I miss that. I miss those days, but at the same time, in modern Castlevania games, oh god, are some items just ridiculously broken. Them costing 1 heart would be the equivalent of breaking the game in half.
Yeah, it really would. Especially since we have so much more freedom of movement in those ones.
Yeah, looking at you, Aria Sorrow, and your goddamn throwable katanas.
Yeah. Oh, don't discount the javelin either. That thing is a beast.
Fun fact, in Aria of Sorrow, Soma's not throwing katanas, he can actually throw rapiers. I know my katanas. That ain't it.
Yeah.
Someone just picks it up. It has the same blade.
Yeah. Which means it... Well, actually, it might have been a cavalry katana from World War II.
That might have been it too, but the blade was, like, extremely thin. Unless that's just sprite work being limited.
Oh.
But there's a katana in the game, so...
Yeah, my guess is that it might have been a cavalry katana for the Japanese forces. But it also just could have been a name swap. Yeah. Because those things happen.
Yeah, it's often... It's a common thing.
Yeah, I mean, look at what they named Legion in Symphony of the Night.
Grand Balloon, the giant balloon.
Exactly.
I mean, that doesn't change that the first time I saw it in a YouTube video, I was traumatized. I didn't even know what game that was. I was just, what? It was such a giant ball with bodies falling out of it, and the person was fighting it using Bat Form Alucard. That's very ballsy, in my opinion.
It is.
After playing the game, so it's like, really, Bat Form Alucard with Bat Familiar.
Yeah.
You're special.
Yeah. Also, you're going to notice that I'm going to be avoiding that cross right there.
Wonder why.
Well,
Cross is honestly very good.
Cross is very good, but there's a trick to the boss here. Yes.
Close.
There's always a trick. Yeah, that guy respawned down there. I went to draw a distance.
Yeah, of course.
But, yeah, and as you can tell, my health is pretty low. But there is a piece of wall chicken that a lot of people don't know about. It's just right over here.
I'm not gonna lie, I was very paranoid as a kid, so I always thought those pile of bones would come to like, this.
That is the appropriate reaction.
This hallway is the definition of tonight, you.
Yeah, it really is. As you can see, I'm actually making some pretty short work of it.
Yeah. You're just like, okay, if I keep moving, it can't kill me.
Yeah. And mastering the duck is definitely a good way to get through this, but Holy Water helps you get through that pretty easy. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, 9 seconds.
That sound that popped out was like, and you won.
Yep. Yeah, and with that, we're actually on the final stage of the game. So look at all those points we got from the hearts we saved.
That's satisfying sound.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing like just watching a counter go down like that.
Aye.
Yeah. Oh, I like this version. Like, this was my favorite version of the song, next to the one in Smash Bros.
There. I think I can't remember. Did this song have a version in Haunted Castle as well?
Yes. But like everything in Haunted Castle, that was a rave.
True. Also, as you can see, I did grab the stopwatch instead right there because it makes it a lot easier to get past this, even with taking that one hit.
Correct me if I'm wrong about this, but which Castlevania? I remember there was a Castlevania game where if you use the stopwatch, it would actually count a certain amount of hearts and then stop, and then restart time.
Yeah, that is one. Is that Symphony of the Night?
No, it's not Symphony of the Night,
No,
because
wait.
Symphony of the Night, it costs flat out 20 hearts.
Right, maybe it was Castlevania The Adventure?
It might have been Castlevania The Adventure, because I remember having that on the Virtual Console in the Wii.
Oh yeah, the
Which I do
Rebirth,
like
that does sound right there.
Because I do like that mechanic of stopping time with the stopwatch, and then, like, it counts down a certain amount of hearts.
Yeah, I like that too. It makes it feel a little more feasible. But yeah, as you can tell right here, I'm being very careful because this part is nonsense.
All these goddamn gears giving me PTSD and just waiting for them to start moving.
Yeah, that's why you want the stopwatch right there, because if you don't have the stopwatch, you ain't getting through that.
Yeah.
Unless you pull off a miracle. Now, a lot of people actually swear by using holy water against Dracula because of his final form getting stun-locked by it. But I do things a little differently, because... Yeah, let's speed things up here. Because Dracula
this hallway.
is a thing of... He is doable with the holy water, and by all means, go ahead and use that if you want to. But I find the cross is actually better for taking out his first and second form. So I'm going
to come back and forth.
Yeah, exactly. So what I'm going to be doing here is I'm getting some hearts first, and then I'm going to be using the boomerang to go ahead and get the triple shot with it. Because if you have the triple shot, you're golden against Dracula.
You can massacre him. You can massacre him in seconds.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You see, I think that's one of the things I forget about classic Castlevania is that, or any game on the NES really, that there's a timer, excluding Mega Man and a couple of others, there's a timer on your stage so that you don't take long.
Yeah.
Which I don't think I've ever seen anybody burn through the timer to the point where you're down to like 99 seconds.
Yeah, I have never seen that for Castlevania either, but I imagine some people have.
Yeah, like, I find that to be a little ridiculous if you burn it down to like 99 seconds. It's just like, what were you doing? I forgot to pause.
Yeah.
For how long?
Too long. Yeah, we don't talk about it. I was just jamming out to the tunes. Don't judge me.
Exactly.
Then again, there is one retro game that you do want to pause to jam out to the tunes. Battletoads.
Ah, yes.
So here we go. We got the triple shot, we got 73 hearts, let's do it. Also, fun fact, with the amount of health I have right here, if Dracula hits me twice, I die.
Game over.
Mm-hmm.
Die, monster. Wait, wrong game. Oh, look at that! The holy water's even in the same position.
Yeah. That's one thing that's always been really nice about these games. They always make sure to have callbacks to the original in one way or another. Also,
Yes.
the reason you see me moving so much is because if you don't keep moving, he will teleport on top of you.
Yeah, like, it's bound to happen. Oh god, Super Gaiden.
Yep. And well, actually, this is still technically the form we see in Rondo of Blood and Symphony of the Night. The Giant Beast mode is just 8-bit.
Yeah. It actually, the reason I call it Super Gaiden is because it actually does look like Gaiden from Super Castle 4.
It really does. It really does. Actually, that makes me wonder, is Gaiden one of Dracula's kids?
Hey, Alucard, stop killing your siblings.
But yeah, like that.
And now...
It's over.
Demonic... Oh, no, Demonic Executor.
Yeah. No, that's Castlevania 3.
Right, because Demonic Executor was disturbing.
Yeah.
And then Birdman statue with laser beams that drop chicken.
Exactly. But yeah, that's it for Castlevania 1. Final thoughts on this run? And the game in general?
It was very nice to look back at this game to see how far we've come in terms of Castlevania-like and Castlevania as a whole. Granted, I will go back to this one on the premise of I just want to hear some of the old 8-bit tunes while also actually struggling in a game.
Yeah.
Not saying I'm god at games, but sometimes I do feel some games are a little bit easier than this, and some are too hard, and this feels like the perfect balance in terms of classic Castlevania when it comes to difficulty.
I have to agree. Yeah, this one's it's great on the balancing of difficulty and everything. And really, it's just where everything started, so it's good to revisit it from time to time.
Yeah.
But with that, you want to pimp yourself real quick?
You can find me on Twitter as Sosuke, on YouTube as SosukeTheBro, and on Twitch as Sosuke the Wandering Gamer. I play BlazBlue and other anime games. I mostly focus on Arc System Work stuff, but that's just me and my thing. And I was glad to be here for this, Rabbit.
Yeah.
Thanks for calling me along.
Yeah, thank you for joining. I appreciate it. It's always a lot more fun doing these with friends.
Yeah.
But yeah, with that, folks, this is over. I hope you had a good time watching. I want to say thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please hit that like button. It helps out a lot more than you know. But above all else, have a great day, folks.